Jumping Jehoshaphat. Look at the record low for this day back in 1964. A bunch of record lows from that particular year, that particular air mass, 1964, 19 degrees. Oh! Meanwhile, we're holding on to a record high of 89. I think the last record high in the books that I have, well, actually they're not books, but I do have the records, observations, PDF format, and also HTML and ASCII format. I guess it's not PDF, it's just HTML and ASCII. It should be like a text format. Going back to 1895, I think. I got rain that goes back even more, rainfall measurements, but 90 on the 15th of October. It's the last 90-degree day you'll find it in the year until, I think it's late March. Well, anyway, there's our record high, 89, 1928. There we go. Well, we were hoping that the temperature would at least hit 60 degrees so we could get the 3-degree guarantee 63-degree high verified, and it looks like we're going to do that. Warm spot right now down in Morgantown. Still kind of blowing drizzle and mist out there. Winds coming in out of the east at about 3 to 14 miles an hour. And radar's not showing anything from Steubenville southward, even though there is kind of a mist in the air, and the radar can't detect those small droplets. You can see how most of the bulk of the heavy rain has now moved out, but it's still got a lot of low-level clouds hanging back. But we're hoping that we're going to see some clearing overnight. Tomorrow we'll probably wake up with patchy dense fog. In fact, we'll probably have fog around maybe as early as 9 or 10 p.m. Let's keep that in mind as you travel around. But we do see some breaks in the clouds from Nashville up to Chicago up to Green Bay. And so anyway, we'll just push this thing to the national temperature map. Pattern hasn't changed much. It's still basically warm in the east, cool up in the northwest, and still holding on to some cool air here over New York, England. And in terms of watches or warnings, a couple of counties down here in central Florida between Tampa and Daytona Beach and down southward to almost Fort Myers. Well, not that far. Anyway, creeks, streams, rivers over their banks in that area. That's all associated with the system, which is now getting us wet. And we got some wind advisories out there in the Dakotas. Well, there's the one system moving on out. Now, the second one is going to be a vigorous low that's developing right now over Iowa. We'll show you a predictor in a minute, but it's going to slam a cold front through here Thursday night into Friday. It's going to whip right in here, and the winds are going to pick up in speed there Thursday night into Friday. Here's our predictor. We'll let her fly. We have what's left of this low that came out of Florida. There we are, 4 p.m. Tomorrow, we still have the cold front to the west of the area. Right. Okay. Then we go into Thursday here, and boom, it smashes through. Probably before lunch hour on Friday, the front comes through, maybe around morning rush hour, maybe even before then. And we get on the backside of the system, we get this flow coming in from the west and northwest. We are expecting to see a few showers. And that's for Friday. And then we get into Saturday. Saturday, looking pretty good around here. Lots of sunshine, nice looking weekend. It's just going to be a little bit cooler, highs, low 60s or something. And Sunday might be a little bit warmer. We're showing this weak, rapidly moving system. Isn't that strange looking how that pattern is with the low sitting there? Well, anyway, we're a very weak, fast-moving system. Doesn't do much of anything to us. It might be a sprinkle up north of I-80, but that should be about it. Then we get into Monday. Here we are late in the day, looking pretty good. Monday, I think, starts out nice. And then this puppy is going to intensify as it approaches us. And we're only going out to 5 days here. But if you were able to look at day 6 or day 7, you'll see that this thing turns into a pretty vigorous low-pressure system. And it's going to send some pretty cold air our way. And that's reflected in our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow I'm going to give us a high up near 70 degrees. I think we're going to get periods of sunshine for the first half of the day, not looking too awful bad. And then we get the cold front come through Friday morning, so we get some showers Thursday night into Friday. And then there might be a few showers for Friday night football. And then we got a high 59 Saturday, but it'll warm it up quite a bit warmer on Sunday. Try to get the thermometer to about 68. Overnight lows back into the 40s for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday mornings. And then Monday looking good, but we get some showers here. And then turning cooler as we get into the middle part of next week. hey, it's by then we'll be in the second half of October, so can't be too surprised that you find your thermometers dropping down near freezing, or well, at least upper 30s.